All right, I'm looking forward to today with everybody. Today is day 24. We are going to be doing our 8-minute AMRAP yet again, starting off with 8 minutes of core. Have on the ready, I'm going to use kettlebells today. You don't have to use kettlebells, of course. You can use dumbbells. I have about a 20-pound, 25-pound, and 44-pound kettlebell that I'm going to be using at the last segment of our 8-minute round. So I have those on the ready. And then let's go ahead and get warmed up. We're going to start by standing. Extend one leg straight with your toe up. Reach over that leg, trying to keep your hips level and your back nice and flat. So you're going to extend forward and then reach all the way up. Let your back hit just a teeny bit of a back bend and then hinge forward again. Grab the belly. Use your breath, extend just a bit. So you should feel a little stretch in that hamstring on the straight leg, and then some back stretch, belly stretch on the lift. Okay, let's switch sides. The right toe comes up, hinge forward. Use the floor to kind of get a little bit of pull to help get that stretch. And if you don't touch the ground, that's fine. You can kind of reach toward your shin or knee, whatever. Hold on to that core. Perfect. Okay, we're going to do a little spider lunge side to side. So take your legs nice and wide, hinge over to one side, and then the other. Come all the way down if you can. My heel's up off the ground, but see if you can get pretty low with your haunches back on that heel. Walk over to the other side. This is good for your ankles, knees, feet, hips. One more time each side. Over to the right, and then over to the left. Okay, and then let's get our little wrist warm up. We're going to be back on our hands a bit today. So let's stand at the back of our mat. Go ahead and take one deep inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your arms to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, bring to the other. And then hinge over your legs. If you need to bend your knees, that's totally fine. Just hinge forward in a forward fold. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. And then we're going to walk all the way out. Hit up a quick down dog. Pedal out those feet. Slide those shoulder blades down. And then drop onto your knees. Bring your shoulders as far as you can up over your fingertips. And then back. So remember, we want to push into the thumb and first finger, trying to evenly spread across the hand. So anytime that you hit a high plank, a push-up, any sort of exercise or movement on your hands, try to get those fingers spread nice and wide and kind of suction cup into the hands. So you're almost pushing into each individual knuckle. All right, and then we're going to take a counterclockwise circle over the wrists. I'm going to get just a nice, safe stretch. Don't put too much pressure, and then go the other way. And then sit back on your heels, and we're going to turn our hands so that the fingertips point towards your knees and just stretch through those forearms there. Bend your right elbow and then your left. And sometimes if you already have tender wrists or wrist pain, you might not be able to go all the way deep into these stretches. Put the backs of your hands on the ground, open the palms up, but just gently kind of start pushing into them. I've had occasions of wrist pain along the way, but sticking with these little stretches has really helped. All right, roll the wrists out. And then let's chat through our first set of work. So we're going to be doing core for 8 minutes, and we're going to start off with a bird dog. So bird dog is extremely beneficial. Sometimes I think we've started to think of it as an alternative or as a modifier, which in essence, I guess it is a modifier. However, it still is super fantastic core exercise for anybody. And it really does help strengthen the back along with the core. So you'd bring your right arm up and your left leg up. Really feel like you're reaching far, far away, and then you're going to tuck under. So we're going to go 10 on one side and then 10 on the other. Now, if you need to stay on your knees, then you're going to do another round of bird dog. Otherwise, we're going to try to come up off of our knees, and we're going to do a super plank. So basically, keeping shoulders up over wrists and you're on your toes, you're going to try to tap left toe, right hand, right toe, left hand. So just back and forth this way. So basically, essentially, we're doing the bird dog, but on our hands from a plank position. Then we get to get off of our hands, roll it over, and we're just going to hit up a heel press. So you lie on the back. See how straight you can get your legs. Maybe you're tight. They're out here a little bit. That's okay. The focus and the goal is to get deep into that abdomen and super low. We want to try to get the low muscles of the belly. So you're just barely pushing your heels up off the ground. I still see people try to get a lot of push. That's not what we're going for today. We want to just stay super low and contracted. So even if that means that you're not going to push your heels off the ground at all, if they're just holding in space, but really focus on flexing that low portion of your abdomen. That's what we're going for, and that's what we want to build. Okay, let's go. 8 minutes, starting off with our bird dog. Okay, plant your hands right under the shoulders, knees right underneath the hips. Extend your opposite arm and leg, and then tuck under. Take your time to really flex. Remember, we want those wide fingers. We want our hips to be squared off. And you're still finding flexion into the supporting arm. Feel the hamstring as I extend. There's a lot going on, not just the core, but focus that core. Make sure you're not just swinging your arm and leg through the air. Last one, other side. Extend, tuck. Keep control of the belly as you extend, especially in that reach forward position. It's really easy to kind of let go of the belly, and then the back starts to sag. I want to keep that long, flexed tension. 9 and 10. Okay, go back into your bird dog or come up onto a plank, and you're going to tap opposite hand and toe. Now the tendency here is going to be for your butt to start raising in the air. So try to keep it low with shoulders over the wrists. This isn't a quick move either. Stay controlled. 3 more each side. Use that belly. Here's 10. 10. Okay, on our back. Push that low back into the ground. Flex your feet, and then we're going to press for 20. 4, 5. You might not even be able to see that I'm moving. That's honestly the point. It's flexing. That butt barely gets up off the ground. 16, 19, 20. All right, back over. Bird dog. Make these count. Feel free to go your pace. Work with your breath. Create resistance. Feel the flexion through that entire torso. 9, 10. Get good at really listening to the body, recognizing where it's at in space, maybe how you might be compensating. 8, 9, 10. All right, find that plank position. Here we go. Shoulders over wrists, fingers nice and wide. Find that knuckle push into the ground. 6. Feel the core. Get that pull, get that tug. That's what you're contracting. One more. All right, we just passed halfway on our timer. So far, so good. Here we go. Press through those heels. $20. I know those can sometimes be frustrating. Usually that means you're doing it right. All right, back to our bird dog. Knees underneath the hips. Flex into the arm on the ground. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. Here we go. Now we're on it. 3. Tug under. 4. 5. I think that bird dogs, last one on this side, are a really great way to also build awareness in that torso, your trunk. Having that stability and strong core has really been a huge thing lately. I think it will be for a long time. Helps hold that back stabilized. We need it to keep from getting injured. Flex under. 7, 8, and 10. All right, find your plank position and then tap opposite hand and toe. Spread those fingertips. If getting off one hand doesn't work, you can also just pull opposite knee to elbow. One more each side. All right, heel press. Doing fantastic. My core is definitely on fire. Here we go. Think about where you want your flexion to come from. So use no momentum. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, other side. Back to our bird dog. Extend and tuck. Make it the best one. Create that resistance. Here's 10. Other side. Seven. Stay in charge of that core. 9, 10. All right, find your plank. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Tighten and deep. Keep your hips low. Try to keep them level. 8, 9, and 10. There's our timer. Woo! All right. Push up into a downward facing dog. Give yourself a little stretch. All right. Turn those hands the other way. Cardio time. For cardio, we're going to do a front back lunge, so no hopping at first. So find space, and then guess I need to be center. You're going to lunge forward and back. So you're going to count every lunge to 10 on one leg, 10 on the other. Then we're going to get our jumping going. Mountain climbers, 10 each side. Okay, if mountain climbers don't work for you, then you're going to do a high knee march, then a tuck jump. Pull the knees up in front. If that doesn't work for you, just stay into a quick squat. All right. Front back lunge to start. Hardest part's the big enough space. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Here's 9, 10, other side. Track your knee and toe. Whichever ends up being your front leg, that is where you need to make sure the knee stays on top of the ankle. 9 and 10. Okay, mountain climbers. 10 each leg. 8, 9, 10. All right, tuck jumps. You don't have to get super high. Knees come up in front. 8, 9, 10. Woo. All right, back to our lunges. Here we go. 1, 2. 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 3, 4, 7, 8. Tall chest, strong belly. Okay, mountain climbers. Make sure shoulders still over the wrist. 9, 10. Here we go. Tuck jumps. Whew. That one works. Definitely gets heart rate up. Okay. Here we go. Forward lunge. Backward lunge. 2. Oh, wait, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 7, 8, 9, 10. Mountain climbers, don't forget those spread fingers. And okay, here we go. All right, back to those lunges. 2, 3, 4. Don't worry about what's coming. Stay where you're at. 10. Training the body. Be ready for anything. Building different muscle groups every day. Try to find the underneath side of that pushing leg. 10. Here we go. Perfect. Get lined up. Belly strong. Ten. Whew. Here we go. Lunge. 2, 3. Other side. Keep charge of those hips. They should stay level, squared off. And here's 10. Mountain climbers. 2, 3. 8, 9, 10. Tuck jumps. Two minutes and 3 seconds to go. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. Lots of core. 10. That's how you really get great work out of every rep, is checking in the whole body. We're trying to get away from just counting, getting the move. Ten. Gearing up. Ah. 50 seconds. Back. Oh, sorry, way far. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 4. Think about your feet staying hip width. 'Mountain climbers. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Time. Whew. Yay, so happy. All that cardio is done. Okay, now grab your weights. Whew. Gather your breath. We're going to start off with a single leg deadlift. You can hold one hand or both hands on your bell. Totally up to you. If your left foot's on the ground, your right hand holds the weight. Hinge forward. Drive up 10. I'm going to get rid of my big one. Go to my middle one. Same leg. You're going to balance. Woo. And row. 10 on one side. Then you'll hit up your single leg deadlift. On the other side, single arm row. On the other side, then we're going to do a single arm squat press. If you need, you can just hit up squats. So squat, press. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. So we're not going to get a ton of rounds because there's a lot of work to be done. but I'm excited to slow it down, set it in, feel the muscle build. 3, try your best, square off the hips, keep your back leg flexed. 7, I know these can sometimes get annoying, but stick with it. You'll get better. Super important. One of the best exercises for many, many things. All right, that was 10 single leg deadlifts. Now we're going to go same side. I'm going to go less weight. You don't have to. Find that hinge. 10, 8. Your legs should be on fire. Use that back. 2 and 1. Hoi. Okay. Other side. You shouldn't be feeling any low back. So flex deep through that core. See if you can bend that leg, supporting leg on the ground. Two more. 10. Okay. Flex the belly. Pack your back. Find that hinge. We want our thighs to be as parallel to the ground as possible. 8, try not to rush it. 9. In fact, if you find you're going to lose it, try to slow down, set in, get back with it. All right. Remember, you can do squats only if you do not overhead press, or find one of your weights, squat, and press. 2, so good for your back. Hold that core at the top of your press. Keep the hips leveled off. Push through those glutes. 9, 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Watching my hips go way back. That's it. 3 to go. Press evenly. Last one. 10. Okay. Just hit halfway. One more set. Back flat. Belly strong. Here we go. Lots of core. 4. Think about that belly button pulling back to the spine. Reach the back really long. 2 and 1. Back on the same leg. Find that core. Hinge. 1. 10. Oh, those are not easy for me. Okay, other side. Single leg deadlift. If you feel anything in the back, you're probably tilting your hips and your core isn't strong enough. 8, you can lessen your weight if you're feeling that back, or don't go as far forward. 10. Line it up. Hips are already square. Chest is lifted. Pack the back. Woo. Try to drop that right hip. 9, 10. Oh. All right. Squat to press. Here we go. Find your squat stance. Hinge back. Press up. 3. Where's the belly? 9, 10. Keep squared off. You got it. 3, 4. Where's that core? Especially at the bottom grab, top grab. 8. 10. All right. Go a couple more single leg deadlifts. 2 on this side, 2 on the other. We have 3 seconds. 2 more. Why not? Nice job. All right. You made it. You made it. Yet again. Whew. Nice work. All right. We're going to start seated. Our stretch today, starting off with one leg tucked in. So let's say your right leg, left leg tucked out or straightened out. Plant your left hand along your straight left leg and then reach your arm over. Might feel better if you hit your elbow and then just get that stretch. Reach the arm, open the chest. Whew. Okay, come up to center. Both arms come up. Twist toward your left leg. Pull that toe back and then reach over the leg. If you have a strap, feel free to use it. It'll help a bit. You all are doing great. Relax your neck. Slide the shoulder blades down and then turn over that leg. Keep checking in, thinking back over. We're just going to stretch straight forward, back over your sets, back over your workouts. Do you like the consistent formatting? Are you sick of it and over it? I've heard both. Twist over that bent leg. I've heard both reports. Some love it because they know it's coming. They can push themselves harder. Some don't really like it because they know it's coming. That little method of mystery, and the draw of mystery is lost, so it's not as exciting. So it's good to know where everybody's at. It's also good for yourself. Check in, recognize kind of what motivates you. There's no right or wrong. Both arms come up, twist over the straight leg. You're not better or worse for being more or less motivated. It's really just good to know how you tick, what makes you tick, what keeps you coming back. Whew. I have my days for sure. Okay, twist over that leg, that straight leg. Walk to the center. Yeah, I have my days where I'm sick of it. Over 8 minutes. Fine once I get in though. That clock ticks, it keeps ticking. And then I know, twist over your bent knee. I know that I feel the return of that segmented focus. Okay, soles of the feet together. Inhale, lift your chest, and then relax. Let's just, if you can, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths here. If you'd like to lean forward, go ahead and lean forward. All right, come on up. Let's go into our low squat. Elbows inside the knees. And then just push your hips up. Keep your hands down. Even here, see how you're doing in flexibility. Grab that core. Inhale, come all the way up. Bring your arms with you. Exhale. Nice work, everybody. Thank you, as always, for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow.